Hi guys, it's Matt here at ESCBubble. I'm so pleased to be joined by the singer who represented the UK in 2000 with Don't Play That Song Again. It's the legend herself, Nicki French.
Legend or legend, yes. Hello!
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Very excited for tonight.
Yeah, lovely to see you.
And you, again.
So this is the launch of your brand new album.
Yes.
How did the idea of bringing out a new album, how did it all come about?
Well, when I got back working with Energize Records, they immediately said, we've got to do an album. So we started it quite some time ago, about a year or 18 months ago. And normally I'm very quick with albums. But then suddenly I said to them, I'd always had this idea of doing a certain song for Christmas. So we recorded that, which then evolved into a whole album for Christmas. So that kind of took over from the album recording. So we came back to this album, like sort of earlier this year, and it's been great. I've sort of hand-picked all the songs, and it's been a joy. I think I'm more proud of this album than I have been for many in the past. I really am. I've chosen every single song, and I've been very sort of strong and said no when I've not been keen on a song. I've just said no, don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. So every song on here are ones that I've really liked.
Oh, great. And you've got your single, On Your Marks, Get Set, Go Away.
Yes.
Absolutely loving it.
Oh, thank you.
I was listening to it down on the coach, and it's literally in my head now all day long.
and the writer actually contacted me last week and said, can we put this forward for Eurovision?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yes, and I said, I don't think we can because it's now published. So, yeah.
That is a shame, but if there was any sort of another song that you could send to Eurovision.
He's sending lots of songs to me gradually. Yeah. Yes, so
wow.
There may well be another one in the pipeline.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. And speaking of the Eurovision this year, did you get to hear many of the songs from this year's contest?
Yes, I did. Yes. There was not one really that stood out for me as right. That's the one I'm focusing on. There were probably 4 or 5 that I liked. But I thought it was a very even contest this year. I really did.
Yeah. Okay. And as we know, with the UK, we are really struggling now. In your opinion, why do you think we're struggling, and what do you think we could do to get back up there?
I've lost the reasoning. You know, before I could always sort of give a reason as to why we weren't doing so well. Now I don't get it. I don't. I know people will say, oh, it's Brexit, or it's this, that and the other. I don't know. I don't know what our reasoning is, why people don't vote for us. Maybe they don't think we put as much into it. Maybe they think we're trying to be too formulaic with our songs. Who knows? I just don't know. But, you know, I still remember a few years ago when Germany won with Lena. People were saying everywhere, oh, you know, Western Europe's never going to win again. You know, Western Europe, no, they're never going to get points again. And they went ahead and won because they pushed it and they promoted it everywhere, and they really went for it. So, you know, I still believe firmly that the right song and, you know, sort of support from various nations will still get us a good result.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think it's difficult because I think in sort of the 90s we used to have only sort of 20 countries. I think we've got a lot more countries.
Absolutely. Lots of the countries have split. So there's now sort of 4 or 5 for what used to be one country. And so they're all voting for each other. And it's not partisan. It's purely because that is the sort of music they're used to. They know the artists. They know the songs, and so they're going to vote for their neighbours because it's the sort of thing they like. You know, we are less like that, and unless we were to devolve with England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, which, you know, I don't want us to do. I like having the United Kingdom as an entry. So you know, we have that to contend with. And there is a little bit of, oh, the UK stands on its own type thing. But I genuinely think that, you know, if we get the right song and the right performer, Nicki French, then, you know, we still have a chance.
Yeah.
Definitely. Everybody's got a chance. That's the way Eurovision works. You get to the voting and it's weird when you've not given a certain song a chance, and yet, you know, lots and lots of countries are giving it their 12s. There's something in that.
And I have to ask, would you be interested in coming back to the Eurovision?
I've said it so many times. I would love to be a part of Eurovision again. I don't know whether anyone would want me to sing for them again. I'd love to, but I don't know if they'd want me to. But hey, if we ever win, I'm the presenter. Thank you very much. I'm your presenter.
And if you were to come back, what sort of song would you like to sing?
A big sad ballad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do a big sad ballad. Yeah. I love the ballads at Eurovision. That's what I first loved when I was, you know, sort of a child, and listening to Vicky Leandros and people like that. It was the big, as I call them, the big bad salads that I loved, and that's what I would love to do.
Yeah. I think that's something that the UK are good at doing.
Yes,
the
yes,
ballads.
yes.
And going back to yourself, I believe you're also in Panto.
I'm in Panto in Carlisle.
Yeah.
Anyone watching in Carlisle or the surrounding areas, Scotland, England, anywhere like that, come to Carlisle and see me play the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz with Ashley and Sully. She won Britain's Got Talent with Pudsey, the dog, but sadly Pudsey died, so she's now got Sully. So yes, Ashley and Sully will be Dorothy and Toto, and I am the Wicked Witch of the West in my green makeup, which I'm not wearing right now. you may differ to, you may beg to differ, but yes, I will be the Wicked Witch of the West. I will get you, Dorothy, and your dog too. Yes, looking forward to that. From the 10th to the 31st of December. There's a plug.
Great. And what theatre is it?
At the Sands Centre in Carlisle. Yes, it's the big sort of complex that it's a sports complex and a restaurant and lots of different things, but there's also a theatre there, and it's fabulous. Yeah, and it's where I was born.
Oh, really? Yeah.
My birthplace. Yes. Not the Sands Centre, but Carlisle.
In Carlisle. And how does performing on stage at pantomime, how does that compare to singing?
It's very different, because I still sing. You know, I still get a couple of songs to sing in the panto, but I get to exercise my acting work as well, and I love it. I love that. Yeah, and I'm finished by 10 o'clock in the evening, so I'm so happy, rather than have to wait till 1:30 in the morning to go on stage. Yeah, I like the early shows now. I'm in the 50s, I need the early nights.
And is it difficult to remember the lines?
At the beginning it's difficult, but as you get into it, you get used to it. You know, you sort of focus on certain things that remind you, you know, whether it's where you stand on stage or who you're talking to or whatever. Something will trigger, you know, sort of something that will give you the next line or the next, you know, you just have to, you find a way to memorise your lines.
Yeah, I think it's something I'd really struggle with.
You get used to it, and it's something you can either do or you can't. And I'm lucky, touch wood, that usually I'm almost there with the words.
And as I said, we're here at your album launch tonight. I believe you're performing tonight as well.
I will do 3 or 4 songs from the album. Yes.
Oh,
Looking forward to it.
Can you tell us what songs they'll be?
I don't know yet. I've got about half a dozen, and I've got to choose which ones I want to do. Yes, but certainly On Your Marks, Get Set, Go Away will be on there.
Yeah.
That will be in there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But Nicki, it's lovely catching up with you.
And you, thank you.
Really looking forward to you performing tonight, and hopefully speak to you soon.
Well, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you.
No worries. Cheers.